It's the day of reckoning. This deck should not be of any surprise to those of you who have played in the current meta. We just need to craft one final addition to this deck, and here you can see me joining the dark side.
I'm in charge now.
Aye. But don't worry, my heart is still pure. The reason for crafting patches is not just to go face. No. Patches the pirate can also be used as a board control. So here's your default pirate deck. It hits face and it hits it pretty good. Don't be fooled. There are weaknesses to this deck. Notably, it has no board clear. It has no heal. It doesn't really have any utility other than the weapons. There are a lot of weaknesses to this deck, but it's okay because you just hit the face a lot. But you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, what if you take out the face elements of this deck? What if? How much of this deck can we strip down in order to turn the pirates against themselves? So the theory of this deck is that it's better against the pirate warriors because you can lead off the same way they do, and then you get the better stuff later on. You get the 3/3 charge, you get the Fierce Monkey, you get the Ravaging Ghoul to kill their stuff, you get the Twilight Guardian, which is like the nemesis of Pirate Warrior. Big health taunt for cheap. And against other decks, you just are going to keep going. And you can still rush them down as well. I'm not going to get full credit for it. I was inspired by Reynad. Reynad apparently was inspired by Life Coach, since I'm hearing from chat a lot that Life Coach came up with this deck fairly early on.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Alright, this time around I'm feeling it. Don't draw patches, don't draw patches. Yes. Okay, so this is the dream right here. You set up with the early game pirates against the pirates, and you have later game stuff to follow it up. The dream right there.
I'm in charge now. Fly, Polly. I'm in charge now. Aye.
And look, even though that was my first game with getting patches out, I didn't forget to attack with it. I'm a true pirate warrior master already. Even better, it looks just like normal Pirate Warrior, and then you surprise them with the dragons. Oh.
Reporting for duty.
He's like, what? Do you not have enough dust to craft Frothing Berserker? It might make not so much sense to run Ravaging Ghoul with the small pirates, and I thought about that. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use the small pirates to trade and then play Ravaging Ghoul. Makes perfect sense.
Reporting for duty.
I think in this mirror, as long as you just keep the board clear and you're at a good amount of health, you just win.
Fly, Polly. Reporting for duty.
Oh, oops. Okay, missed two. It's okay. This is a board control deck. Okay.
The Whiz-Banger Mark 7.
Reporting for duty. duty.
The whiz-banger Mark 7.
Oh, look at how sad that pirate warrior is. He's like, "Wah, I have to use Mortal Strike on 4-3. Wah."
My blade be thirsty.
X marks the spot.
I wield the power of black.
He's like, "I'm so jealous of your bigger cards. I ran out of cards."
I choose death.
I must protect the wild.
Victory or death.
The goal is just to have a slightly more inconsistent but more powerful pirate deck.
Fly, Polly.
The interesting thing is it's actually kind of greedy to try to make a Pirate Warrior not run out of steam. It's not even really Pirate Warrior, it's just faster Dragon Warrior. I haven't drawn Patches the Pirate in 7 games in my opening hand, like after the mulligan yet, so that's pretty good. Such an opening also makes your opponents like get pressured and possibly not play appropriately to the mid-range deck this is. Maybe. So I'll play this to play around swipe, I guess. Yep. Oh. Alright, seems I'll probably have to play Corcoran. If it's the one and then 2+1. Still probably good enough.
The whiz-banger Mark 7.
He's almost out of cards.
I wield the power.
This is a good card. Leroy would be proud.
Who's up for an adventure?
I have enough to keep going for a little bit. I have this turn to finish, or I'd just play Azure Drake actually. And then I would run out of cards after the next turn, so maybe I should take life tap. Yep. He'll probably be trading into my stuff, right? So I play the Azure Drake after doing this value trade.
To the pretender.
Or do I even value trade? If I do the value trade, probably kills the Drake. That's fine. Or I could go Fierce, Fierce Monkey Tap. That gets me to be able to last even longer, which is kind of interesting. I have the 1 damage here. I basically play a 3-4 instead of a 4-4. That's okay since I have the 1. With the tap, maybe I can outvalue him. Outvalue Jade Druid. Ho ho ho. No, the play I was intending to do Suddenly doesn't seem very good. It's pretty slow. Alright, he's up to 4-4 Jade Golem, so we're getting to... I'm kinda gonna lose territory. There's 3 Jade Idols he shuffled in. They're 1 mana 5/5s. Pretty tough to deal with that. The good news is they don't have an answer to a 9/9, and it doesn't appear that he drew any of the 1 mana 5/5s. I think the spell damage is important enough to kill over going for face even though he drops down to 15. You get punished pretty hard by swipe the other way, since then you can kill both. That's a really good deal for me. This guy managed to take out 8/8 in stats and then gets to take out like a good amount of that in stats. 2, 5, 9, I think. I could have tapped instead. Tap is actually probably better. Since I get to play the 3/3, and now I'm playing the 4 minutes, it's about the same. Anyways, next turn I play these two and that guy, probably.
Time waits for no one.
Alright. Comes Jadestone. But that probably won't be able to get through the taunts and kill me. I think I can actually use both of these since it's irrelevant. The damage on these, kind of, because of his stat and minions. Which means I lose fewer health myself. Go for one big last push. Smart. Do I hit him with the axe? Yeah, I might draw Malkaron. Might draw Nizlas first, mate. In the game with no cards in hand, it's probably near perfect. And the Jade Idol, 7/7 for 1. No, 7/7. I already drew both Fierce Monkeys, unfortunately, and the Murgleton, which means I'll only get exactly a Drake. The only dragon I could play is Fairy Dragon. I think I'd rather tap than play Fairy Dragon. Huh.
The menagerie is for guests only.
For the spires.
Uh-oh. The Jades are coming. They turned Super Saiyan. It's bad times for me.
I wield the power of Blackwing. For the spires.
No swipe, no swipe. Well, it's pretty unlikely, right? I feel like he hasn't had this swipe, but looks like he'll probably draw into it. He hasn't played any swipes yet. Or Wrath for 1. It'd be pretty unlucky for him not to have it. Like, really unlucky. He got it. Uh-oh. Alright, Malkarok. Show me the new cards and what they can do. Womp, womp, womp. Like it's good, I promise.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
I don't know if I could have won that Druid game without the trading. I mean, I took down key minions all the time, or they had taunt. I know that you're trying to rush down the Jade, but Azure Drake's scary, right?
I'm in charge now.
Oh, that's a misplay. Playing patches.
That was an error.
For the life binder. For the
Let me
present.
show you how it's done. It's pretty good.
How's there?
He's running out of cards. Can use my Fairy Dragon and the axe to kill his Edwin.
We hunger for vengeance.
Ouch. Okay, I'll be at 2. Still good. Still good. I think I need to get this out. Nah. Board control or... let's see that. We're still good. It's all uphill from here.
Thank you. Who's up for an adventure?
Well played. I choose death.
Okay. Alright. I give up. I give up.